Deep study of the created world inevitably leads researchers to the realization that it has a creator. As science advances, so does the evidence pointing to a higher origin of the universe. In the late 19th century, a scientific work caused a real sensation. Professor Najib Valitov claimed God exists. Najib Valitov was a world-renowned scientist, a professor of chemical engineering and analytical chemistry. He was deeply involved in applied science, not religion. He authored over 129 scientific papers in petrochemistry, catalysis, biochemistry, physics, and astronomy, and held 23 patents. But everything changed when he published his monograph on vacuum fluctuations and electromagnetic and gravitational fields. In this work, Valitov argued, both theoretically and experimentally, that information in the universe may travel faster than the speed of light, almost instantly, regardless of distance. His daughter later said, "My father tried to develop a unified field theory, the same idea Einstein couldn't complete. While searching, he found something unexpected, evidence of infinite speed in his equations. At the time, it was believed that nothing could exceed the speed of light. But my father claimed that interaction between particles could happen instantly." This directly challenged a common atheist argument. If God exists, how can he see and hear everything if information is limited by the speed of light? Valitov's conclusion was different. There may be no such limit when it comes to interaction. This would mean that everything happening in the universe, every action, even every thought, could, in theory, be instantly accessible. Interestingly, this aligns with what has been stated for thousands of years in religious texts, that God is all-seeing and all-hearing. Valitov himself later reflected on this, saying, "In the holy books of major religions, it is written that God sees and hears everything. Some scientists once criticized this idea, believing it was impossible due to physical limits. But if interaction is instantaneous, that limitation may not exist." He also noted that human thoughts are physical processes involving movements of atoms and molecules in the brain, which generate electromagnetic and gravitational effects. When asked, "Does that mean God knows every thought?" he answered, "Yes. There is a force that governs everything. You may call it God, Allah, or a universal mind. The essence remains the same." After studying the Quran, the Bible, and the Torah, he was surprised to find how closely their core ideas aligned with his scientific conclusions. He later said, "I realized that these scriptures contain fundamental truths that match my calculations. There is nothing new in my formulas, only confirmation of what was given to humanity long ago." In the end, Valitov made a personal statement. "First, I proved the existence of God with formulas, and then I found him in my heart."